Hi everyone, my name is Anil Shekhawat. I warmly welcome you to my YouTube channel. I have created this recently. As I promised in the last video, I am gonna post a video on weekly basis. This is the first video in that endeavor. So first of all, when we enhance our communication, we work on our fluency. We have to notify the areas where we have to work on. During my time when I started practicing, I was also thinking that where to start. So there are multiple regions. A person might be having a different region, another person might be having a different region to enhance the fluency. Someone want to express themselves, someone want to crack the interview, someone wants a different thing to achieve their goals. So there might be a different region. Someone want to have interface with the recent technology. So that's why it is mandatory nowadays to having English as a second language and having grip over the language to communicate with the wider audience. So it is important nowadays. And yes, it is possible because there is a kind of fear in the people, in the public, like a person from Hindi medium, a person from certain background, a person from rural areas who are not getting a conducive environment around them of English speaking people will not able to be fluent into English. So it is a totally myth, guys. So don't go with this particular myth. Work on your fluency. As much as you will consume English language, you are gonna be fluent by the certain period of time. So put your endeavors, start it, because till the time we will not start, we are not going to take a step in the progression of the communication enhancement. So first of all, I will describe the problems where the people are afraid, having a fear, or sometimes feel scary when it comes to this speaking. First is fear of audience. We think the person in front of us is having a good communication skills. How I will survive in front of him? He is teacher. He is so and so officer. So how we are going to communicate with this? This is a kind of agitation we all are having in our mind. I want to tell you one thing. We have to take bold steps. We have to be audacious to open our mouth in front of any kind of audience. It may be a group of people. It may be a group of officers. It may be a group of teachers. It may be our friend. We have to be audacious enough to take steps to speak on, to open up our mouth. So that is the first step. So never hesitate to take initiative of speaking, even though you are not having good environment around you. So what we are going to do, we are going to do certain exercises which can include, which can exclude the fluent person in front of us. So we will discuss on that one later. Second thing, doubts. Sometimes we think that we are lacking in vocabularies, we are not having an adequate store of words in our dictionary. So how we are going to interpret the words which another person are quoting, or another person are just articulating in front of us? We will not able to understand that one. We have doubts. What can be the meaning of that thing? So let me clear one more thing, that is the advanced kind of vocabularies are not going to help in the basic communication. Don't go for the sophisticated word. Choose simple words. When we start in our initial journey in enhancing communication or English language, so it is always better to start with the basic words. Don't go for the fluent. Don't go for the sophisticated words, like words which are not having a simple pronunciation. The pronunciation will stuck you somewhere, and you will not able to make the syllable of that particular word, and it will give you a discourage in this particular endeavor. So don't do that one. Go for the simple words. Enhance the fluency. Speak confidently. Don't have doubts. Don't have fear of communicating with another person. Third thing is lack of practices. We all want to enhance our communication. Even I have 2 or 3 friends, and my wife is also having a same problem, like she wants to enhance the communication. Everyone wants to enhance the communication, but they don't want to give a time to the language, give practice to the language. They are lacking in the practice. They want to cut a tree without sharpen their axe. So it is not going to happen. First we have to sharpen our axe. Then after we have to come into the battlefield or to the forest area so that we can cut a tree. So without sharpen that particular weapon, without sharpen our weapon, we can't do anything. So we have to start it. We have to practice it daily. We have to be a little bit consistent so that we can do it and we can achieve the goal which we are curious about. So that is the last thing I want to mention in this problematic part. Now come to the daily practical use or daily how to make it practical. Daily efforts. I have read one book, that is Atomic Habit. In that particular book, it is mentioned if we want to make a certain thing easy, if we want to make a habit of anything, what we have to do, we have to make that thing easygoing, which will easily available. Means we want to, just I am going to give you an example. If I want to consume a lot of water, whatever I have to do, I have to put water on certain locations which I oftenly visit, like on my table, in my bedroom, in my drawing room. The water should be available. If water will available in ample amount, what I will do, I will consume one glass. So automatically the subconscious will tell, yes, there is the availability, then you can do it. So what is the point here? If we will make English communication easy going for us, means it should be available everywhere. Like we have to spend a lot of time with the English communication, with the English language. We have to consume lot of content in English so that we can get it easily. We can do the practice. We have, and subconsciously we will attempt some communicate some English every time. So yes, we have to make the environment conducive for that. We have to make it for us only. So making it easy going is going to help us every time. I have done the same when I was not having a grip over the language, even though I am struggling, and I am also working on my fluency right now also. So during the initial start what I have done, I talked with myself. I would do lot of mirror practice. I would do lot of readings. So these things I was implementing every time. I was communicating with my friends. I was communicating with myself. Even though the person is not understanding what I am speaking, and even though I was not understanding what I am speaking, still I was articulating some words. So means making sentences every time, consuming content every time, listening something, that is going to enhance our fluency automatically. So this is the second aspect. Third thing is never rush for the grammar perfection. This is language. It will take time. We all know a language is not just a talk of 1 or 2 months. It will take a certain period of time. If you will spend that much hours to the language, so definitely it will be on our tongue. So they don't go for the surety or the purity. Means today I have taken the initiative and now I will become very fluent in 1 month. No. What we will do, we have to start with the broken English. We have to start with the small word. We have to start with the whatever we know about the communication. We have to start articulating. We have to start certain practices so that we can get it on the longer period of time. And one more thing, that is, if I am not very good into grammar, how I will become a fluent English? Grammar is necessary, not mandatory. Yes, grammar can add on the fluency, but it can't. We can't say that grammar is very mandatory. If we are not speaking grammatically correct, that is going to make some kind of disaster in our communication, or some kind of disaster into the world is not going to change with that. So don't go for the perfection of the grammar. Speak on. If you are able to make the other person understand, that is communication. So simple communication, simple thing is everything which we can do, and we will not go for the perfect grammar. Everyone make mistakes, so we are prone to make mistakes, and even the very good or eloquent speakers make mistakes. So it is our habit. If it is a habitual, it is human being thing. So it will happen. So don't think like if I'm committing a lot of mistakes and I'm grammatically making a lot of mistakes. Don't think about it. Last thing is consume a lot of content. There are certain aspects. First thing, listen. What is your genre? Wherever you are feeling comfort, it may be uh, it may be your genre of movies. Like if you are comfortable, you are very much of consuming movies, or you are alcoholic of movies, means you have a kind of a phobia of movies. So what you can do is switch to the English communication. You can switch on the subtitles initial days, then after slowly you will understand the accent of the particular genre, so you will able to understand that one, then you can off the subtitles later on. So watch movies if you are interested in, watch podcast if you are interested in, what whichever is your genre, both listen music if you can understand that one with subtitles. Write down 2 or 3 songs on your paper and repeat when the music is being played. That particular song. So that we can also do, so that we can enhance our pronunciation part also. So going with the yes, audio books. Purchase a what I've done initially. Actually, I was lacking in the pronunciation. Still, I'm working on that one. So what I've done, I have purchased one book which is available on audio book form, also on YouTube. I was continuously listen that one, and I will go. Sorry, I would go with the physical book also. So means a hard copy, purchase a hard copy, then listen the audio of that one, so that we can know the pronunciation of certain words. So this is very good practice. If you want to do that one, that you can do, or either you can listen the podcast, you can listen newspaper broadcasting, and everything is available on YouTube right now nowadays. So this is a listening part. Writing part I have told you. Third thing, that is very mandatory. What is necessary for that one? That is speaking part. We do certain a lot of activities. We consume content. We listen. We write. We also lacking into the we every time we don't do that is speaking part, which is most important. So speaking is most important, friends. Please open your mouth in front of the people. Open your mouth in front of the mirror, or in front of your relatives. So there are a lot of applications available nowadays into the market. You can log in the application and then start conversation with the same level persons. You will find same level of fluency people over the who are into the communication or want to enhance their communication. You will find that there. So do that one, or speak at least 30 to 40 minutes daily, and you can enhance it according to your interest. And one more thing that is most important, I have seen this in many persons. They have enhanced the fluency by this. That is heterosexuality communication. Means if you are talking with the same sexual person, you will not able to generate that much interest sometime. But in the case a person is heterosexual and you are having communication, no matter what is the topic going on, but you will enjoy the conversation and your exuberance will little bit high. You will curiously participate into the communication, and that is going to give you benefit. My suggestion is don't indulge yourself into the socialization. Do one thing, focus on your goal, focus on the communication. Your end goal is to become fluent in English. Talking with the heterosexual personalities is always good, and it is going to enhance the things. It is going to generate some confidence in you, because the level of hormones automatically increase when we talk with the heterosexual personalities. It is the proven thing. So do that one. You can do that one. A lot of applications are available where the active rooms are available, so you can talk with these kind of like-minded person over there. So that is also a kind of practice you can do. And last thing, reading aloud activities, which is most important. what we have to do, if anyone is interested in newspaper, anyone is interested in book reading, anyone is interested in reading content from blogs and magazines, and everything is available nowadays. So though, if a person is reading aloud at least 1 hour daily, that is going to enhance the pronunciation part, and mouth muscle will mold according to the words. Means कि easily we will able to include those words into our daily conversation. So that is most important. Read aloud activities at least 1 hour is mandatory while we are working on our communications. So my suggestion is that do these 4 activities: do listenings, watch movies, do readings aloud, and jot down your thoughts on paper, 1 page daily, or it may be 2 pages daily, so that you can become a good articulator or good writer also. So last thing is open your mouth. That is, speaking in practice is most important. So work on these things. So that's it for the day, guys, and I hope you are going to like the videos. You are going to like the content what I am going to talk in the future also. So don't forget to give your feedbacks, and as I have told you, I will actively available for you guys whenever any person is not having that much exposure with the persons or with the personalities where they can have or generate a good conversations. So I will actively available. I'm going to share my phone numbers so that you can give a call and you can contact with me, and we will have personal contacts. We will have personal that guidance from different states. On the different states, yes, you can come with your queries. You can come with your, even though if you want to enhance communication, I will give you time, so we can have a short kind of conversation in between. So do that one, and thanks guys for the that much giving the having patience to listen the video patiently. Thank you.